Hi, my name is Tia Hollowood, and I write for Trauma, a PTSD blog on healthyplace.com. Today, I would like to discuss triggers, in particular, when we know something is a trigger and we choose to engage in an activity that will trigger us despite that fact. This past couple of weeks have been very difficult for me. I found myself in a situation where I could be of enormous help to someone, but to do so would not put me in danger, but put me in some repeated situations that were very stressful and played on a lot of my very deep triggers. But I decided to do it anyway. And it really wasn't an issue of, oh, just never go there, never touch those triggers again. This was a situation where I really needed to be able to step up and do what I did. So what happened is I knew that I was going to be triggered, but I still wasn't in that zone where, yeah, this is going to be triggering. Let's get all my self-care in place. Let's do all these things. No, I was dealing with somewhat of a crisis. I was kind of in the middle of it. And even though I knew it would be triggering and I decided to do it, I wasn't really terribly prepared. So after about the first day or so of handling all of this, I was just a hot mess. I was stressed. Everything hurt. My stomach hurt. I was tired. I was off. I was jittery. By the time I found myself a couple days later in a situation where I had to be standing in front of several important people, and giving my opinions and input on a situation, my legs were like jello. I was quivering. And I'm not usually a terribly timid person. So this was a real kind of backwards move for me. But I called my friends. I said, and I didn't sit here and plan this out. At one point, I called my friends. I said, this is what's going on. This is really triggering for me. It's going to be going on for a while yet. Do me a favor and help me keep track of me, because I don't think I'm going to be doing that great of a job of it. And it's not like I continued to think, oh, they're helping me out now. No, I kind of fell right back into everything. But it worked out because I did reach out to some people who knew what I was going through. In this case, my friends have their own issues that they have dealt with in the past and are very keenly aware of what we go through. And so sure enough, the next day, one of my friends just said, hey, I'm coming by. Stopped by the house, chatted for a while. I blew off some steam that I didn't even know I was going to do. And, another friend was texting me, and it was good because I was able to be really frank with them about the things that were going on, say, this is what's triggering, this is what is it, get it off my chest, stop owning it as my own trauma, because it wasn't. It was something that was going on for someone else that just reminded me, and get on with it. So, we are going to be called to do things that we don't want to do things that we know are triggering, and we're going to have strategies to deal with those. And I know I say it a lot, but finding that support circle is a wonderful thing to do. And it can be a peer support group. It can be friends who know you well. If you're, in counseling, it can be the ability to call your counselor and say, whoa, this is going on. What can we do? And having a plan beforehand, just like someone who is worried they might be hurt has a safety plan, we have to have a safety plan for ourselves. So know that triggers will come and that we can work through